Had another pause in the game there. That threw me off a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Explosives make things so much easier.
Still looking good here. Round 34. Let's keep it running. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my thunder cannon. No reason to get greedy. There we go. We still have not pack-a-punch this yet. I like to get a little bit more of them together before I shoot it. There we go. Ooh, close one. Alright, they're still spawning in here. Trying to get a nice little train. There we go. That's how that's done. Running. Alright, blasting. Sorry if I cut off mid-conversation or whatever we were talking about before that pause. Those pauses are really throwing me off. Don't mean to. Once I start live streaming, this is going to be a lot easier because, you know, if I have one person there at least, they'll be like, oh, it's all good, man. This is what we were talking about. And they'll just bring me right back into it. Use that annihilator just because I never do. Look at that. Took 2 shots. That's why I don't use it. I'm not going to worry about the mystery box at this point. Right now, I'm just going to worry about getting higher rounds. Just keep it going. Kind of show people the tempo and the flow in the 40s, the 50s. We all know what the mystery box has to offer. The only reason I'd be going back there now is for my ray gun back, and I'm not too concerned because I got the Granddaddy cannon, the thunder gun.
Under the might of the Red Army. Bad hell pigs, bad. I am surrounded by hell pigs.
All right. You know, I hope you can eventually like give thanks to other popular YouTubers. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. That's kind of why I haven't brought any names up. You know, I also don't want to seem like I'm like sucking up to them for some kind of support or something. But it would be kind of cool because I'd like to publicly thank some people who have helped me with this. Because words can't express the knowledge that you're given by people who have successfully done something. Like, they're literally giving you gold. They're giving you gold in the form of words and knowledge. And if you just apply what they tell you properly and actually listen, you can start making your own gold. I really do believe that. And that applies to everything, even beyond YouTube. Good thing to listen to people who are successful in life. In whatever category they're successful in. Financial is just one category. There are people who are successful in many different aspects of life. It's good to listen to them. Take their advice when you can. Not always, because what works for some people doesn't work for others. I learned that too. Like, just because it works for this guy, it does not guarantee you that it's going to work for you. What it means is it worked for them. And maybe it can work for you too. But there are no guarantees.
You see what happens when you touch Nikolai? Running low on ammo.
One thing I have figured out though is as long as you don't give up in life, like on yourself or what you're doing, As long as you're like relentless and persistent and actually apply yourself and you're not weak-willed, like you will become successful in
The
something
Red Army
eventually.
cannot be overrun.
You will. Like that is like the formula that I've learned in life is like as long as you are relentless and you never give up, you will become successful. Like those people are
If you
always
can't beat
rewarded in
them,
life.
eh,
And if you say, "Oh, well, I knew this one guy who never gave up, but then he never got anything," it's like I guarantee you he gave up. You know what I mean? Like otherwise he'd still be trying. It'd be like, "Oh, he hasn't got it yet." You know what I mean? Whatever they're trying to achieve, they haven't got it yet. That doesn't mean that they
like
didn't get
hell.
it. It means they haven't got it yet.
Taste communist aggression, filthy worm train.
Trying to get through this level 35 here. I can tell these rounds are about to start taking a while. But I've seen YouTubers streaming for 8 hours straight, and this video is not going to be that. You know, it's going to be broken down into parts. Like I said, if you're watching this, you're already several parts in, or you just skipped
Hey,
right to
look
this
what you're
part,
doing
which
to
is
the
possible
floor.
too. But I'm trying to give it a live streaming feel after the
Looks like
fact.
I
Like,
didn't get all
I
of
don't know
him.
how to live stream yet, and I hope to figure it out very shortly. I've heard people say you can do it whenever you want, and then I've heard people say, nope, there's qualifications for it. You need so many subscribers, you need to be on YouTube for so long before they trust you to live stream. Like, the company has to trust the content you're making before they let you just come on here. At least that's how it's been presented to me. Which would make a lot of sense. You could not just let every person live stream themselves. You don't know what they're going to say, you don't know what they're going to do, and those things matter. Like, I personally live in America, and we do have freedom of speech here, but at the same time, they're a business, and like if you do something wrong on their platform, that reflects poorly upon them, and
They
that
did
hurts
their own
the
time to
bottom
steal
line,
my
which is
vodka.
financial. So that's not my bottom line. Obviously, I'm just a up and coming streamer. I do this because I love it, but it's their bottom line, and I totally understand it completely.
Come quickly, I'm surrounded.
So that's my thoughts on that.
Stop scratching me.
And what a way to jump into this. Going from a 2 minute how to build a shield
Die, you
guide
filthy
to
dogs.
literally this is, I think we're hours in, or at least over an hour. There's been several parts. I didn't count them all. I'll figure it out when the video's edited at the end. But it's really hard to talk to yourself for a long time. It really, really is.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
I
look what
definitely
I
see why
did.
people would stream and go live and want people to join their chat, their channel, while they're going live, just to have the interaction, so you could like not be feeling like you're talking to yourself. Like you're like, oh, I'm talking to this person. It's much easier to have a conversation with another person than yourself. Try having a conversation by yourself sometimes. You feel pretty awkward. I have to continuously remind myself like this isn't for you. You're not talking to you.
Evil
You're
eye
trying to
cannot
communicate with
die.
a
Hey, the
potential
drives.
audience. Doesn't mean there's going to be one. It means that you're potentially talking to an audience. And if you somehow become successful, you might be talking to quite a few people. That's important to keep in mind, at least I think at this point, is understand that you
Getting
might
low
be
on
talking to people
ammunition.
from all parts of life and all different backgrounds from all over the world. All right, I'm gonna give him the thunder.
The Red Army cannot
Ooh,
be overrun.
give him one more. And this is when I'm gonna go ahead and get up there. Get up there to the pack a punch. Want to make sure there's not a lot spawning out. There still is a few. Oh, there's quite a few. Alright. We're not done here yet. Very nice in the jam.
Either I'm surrounded or I'm seeing double.
This gun is very nice in the jam.
How do you like that, demons? Points. This is proper socialist reform.
Alright. Ooh. Now that gets scary. You got your Mustang and Sally's, you shoot it next to him, it doesn't even become a crawler. Oh boy, look at this. Alright. Let's go.
He's crawling back to me.
Oh, that's just how I'm gonna treat that. They don't want to go down with the Mustangs. Gonna have to make them go down.
Oh, these lights are making me sick.
So, coming ever closer to wanting that ray gun back. Even though the ray gun also loses quite a bit of its effectiveness in the higher rounds. At one point here, when we get high enough in the levels, it is going to be all Granddaddy Cannon. They're going to be spawning so fast. I'm going to be training so fast. Just trying not to get hit. Because a couple hits, you end your game. And when you get in the high rounds, incredibly tough to recover. So tough to recover when you're in the higher rounds.
He is persistent, like begging peasant.
To tell the truth, I mean, when I go down to the higher rounds, that might be it, guys. And ladies and gentlemen. That might be it. I'm going to go ahead and take it now, even though the round ended. And pack that thing. Of course, it's the dog. It doesn't matter. I had 2 in one of my pistols left, the Mustang and Sally. I had like 1 left in the Zeus cannon. Was the Thunder cannon. Now is the Zeus cannon.
Why am I always needing more ammo?
So, it needed to be done. Had to do it when I did. I'm just thinking serve a purpose up here. It's definitely not going to serve one down there. Oh, I forgot to put the film reel in. Not a problem, it's not important. Doesn't do nothing, just puts new pictures up on the film. There we go. Hey, we found a use and a purpose for the Annihilator. It has a purpose. Killing dogs. There we go. Max ammo.
Why am I so heavy now?
Alright. There are traps on the map too, obviously, and I will turn those on the higher rounds just to cut back some of the horde. They're going to be coming very hard for quite a while. They're going to be popping out the woodwork. Alright, getting closer to 40. A lot of players that have played this game quite a few times, they've been here. They've been to the 38th. They do know it is it's an accomplishment. It's not the accomplishment, but it's not around 20 anymore. I did go down.
Sure,
I mean,
grovel, but you
I went down.
have any vodka.
That nuke. That's what I want to see. More of that now. We get on these higher rounds, I'll hit the nuke every single time I see one. Get rid of them. Save my ammo. Gonna have to link that teleporter up at some point. After you have your weapons you want, your pack-a-punch gun.